Syrian security forces pummeled residential neighborhoods throughout the country again today, reportedly killing as many as 46 people. And more foreign journalists are caught in the crossfire. All of it as the international community prepares its next response. The CBC's Paul Hunter has the latest details on what those next steps might be. Paul?
Amanda, with the situation in Syria a horror show and worsening, Western governments are tonight preparing an ultimatum for that country. Cease your fire and let humanitarian aid in or face the consequences.
Ya Allah, Ya Allah.
This is as good as it gets these days in the Syrian city of Homs. Whoever shot this unverified video uploaded it today. Artillery rubble and bullet holes are everywhere. For the moment, it's quiet. There's a pause in the shelling, but there are no people. They stay hidden. Among them, this man.
My name's Paul Conroy. I'm a photographer with the Sunday Times. Today's date is the 23rd of February 2012.
Conroy was with the two Western journalists killed in a Homs rocket attack this week.
3 large wounds to my leg. Obviously, any assistance that we can be given by government agencies would be welcome.
Even as those caring for him explain more, the shelling begins again. And in the same crumbling neighborhood, this French reporter and her colleague were in the same attack. Her leg is broken in 2 places. I need surgery as soon as possible, she says. Though in apparent good spirits, she is begging for help. The video goes on for more than 6 minutes. As violence worsens with more than 5,000 presumed killed by government forces in the past 11 months, Western and Arab nations prepare to step up pressure on Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, drafting a demand for an immediate ceasefire and to allow aid in or face punishment.
We hope it will pressure him to make the right decision regarding humanitarian assistance.
The demand is expected out of a conference in Tunisia tomorrow and comes amid growing frustration. Nothing has worked yet. Still,
if I were a betting person for the medium term and certainly the long term, I would be betting against Assad.
And add to that mix, Amanda, word the United Nations has tonight appointed former Secretary General Kofi Annan as a joint UN Arab League envoy to the Syrian crisis. His mission, to find a peaceful end to it.
Back to the demand for a ceasefire, Paul, how might the West put pressure on Syria?
Yeah, well, the talk is underlining a moral obligation for al-Assad to let aid in. There could be tougher sanctions to try to press him on that, but they haven't worked so far. The White House said today it still opposes military intervention, but that it could reevaluate that over time. Meanwhile, in Syria, people continue to die, and al-Assad has shown no sign of letting up. Amanda.
All right. Thanks so much, Paul.